Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to FNB Field at Frontier Community College. I'm Mark Turner, Claire Vaughn, Anthony Ukina alongside tonight as the Bobcats. They are 12-7 on the year. They'll get set to take on the number 8 ranked Wabash Valley College Warriors. They played Thursday over at Mount Carmel, and Wabash came away with the 9-4 victory. On the mound this afternoon is going to be Max Meyer for the Bobcats. He's got a 6.0 ERA. In the outfield for the Bobcats, Carter Ruffner will be in center. The right fielder is going to be Bryce Humphrey, left fielder Austin Horcham this afternoon. Across the infield at third base, it's Keegan Martin. The shortstop, Artem Logvinov. The second baseman is going to be Aiden Wright and Dawson Schumann at first base this morning. The catcher is Tyler Brook for the Bobcats and Coach Mac McHugh today. For Wabash Valley, their batting order, it'll be Michael LaRue, the right fielder. Richard Bonamolodes Jr. is out in center. He'll bat second. Nicholas Williams is in left field. He'll bat third. The cleanup hitter, the first baseman, Landon Johnson. The DH is Bruce Jellison. Second baseman is going to be Yamil Torres. The third baseman, Aiden Coffey, he'll bat seventh. The eighth place hitter, Daniel Contreras, behind the plate. The shortstop, Luke Otten, is the number 9 hitter for the Warriors this morning. Agno Miranda is on the mound for Wabash Valley this morning as well. Beautiful morning for baseball. A little on the cloudy side. They moved this game up an hour to avoid the rain coming in tonight, Claire.
Yeah, there's like an 80% chance of rain today, so glad they moved it out. Hopefully we can get the games in here today, and hopefully the Bobcats can pull out a win or two.
I'll tell you what, it would be a big morale booster for the Bobcats. Even though they had a great trip to Florida last week, They played Wabash well on Thursday, 9-4 losers, number 8 in the nation. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But if they could pop out a win, great morale booster, especially against the number 8 team in the country.
Yeah, that's impressive that they have that standing and to hold their own against them. That's exciting. But, yeah, I'd love to see a win today.
Meyer has completed his warm-up tosses, and he's now ready to get the game underway. Michael LaRue steps in, batting .436 with 6 RBIs for the Warriors here. The lefty will kick things off for this one this morning. Meyer, the righty, wears number 9 for the Bobcats, and we're set for action here. Meyer now. First pitch of the ball game. That's a little bit outside for ball 1. .1-0 delivery from Meyer coming up. And LaRue looks at a strike down low on the knees on the outside corner. Evens the count 1-1 now. 1-1 delivery from Meyer on the way. And it's a 2-1 count. That one just a little bit low and inside for the home plate umpire. 2-1 delivery coming up from Meyer. That one outside for ball 3, and it's a hitter's count now, 3-1. Meyer does not want to put the leadoff man on board with a walk here. 3-1 delivery. Meyer rocks and fires, and that's right at the knees for strike 2. Count runs full to Michael LaRue. .436 batting average for the Warriors leadoff man. 3-2 delivery coming up from Meyer. That one going to be swung on, and that's a strikeout in the first out of the ball game. Nice pitch by Meyer and got LaRue swinging.
I want to thank everyone for joining us today on Bobcat Nation. We have about 20 people tuning in right now.
Talked to Jerry Gill yesterday from Gill Sales and Service.
Yeah.
He said his next door neighbor, well, there's an Airbnb next door to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he had some folks from Texas who were visiting to watch their boy play baseball.
Oh, how cool.
And said they had been watching Bobcat Nation
that's awesome.
when they were not at the games.
Very cool.
Richard Bonamolo is the batter here. He is out in center field. He's looked at a couple of balls, and it's 2-0. The count on Bonamolo. Meyer working from the windup. Rocks and fires does Meyer. There's the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Got Andrew Jacobs checking in. He says, good morning. Let's go Bobcats. Claws up.
You betcha.
Thanks for tuning in, Andrew.
Bonamolo batting .493 with 19 RBIs rather, and a couple of home runs.
Got another strike on him.
And it's count even now at 2-2. Meyer struck out the leadoff hitter for Wabash. We'll see what he can do here with Bonamolo. Pitch on the way. That's swung on. Out towards short. Logging
Nice.
up, picks it up, and over for the 6-3 put out. And it's 2 up, 2 down in the first inning for the Bobcats.
Some good fielding out there by number 8.
Artem Logvinov from Russia. You don't hear of many baseball players from the
Russia?
country of Russia.
Yeah.
All right, stepping in now is Nicholas Williams. He is the right fielder for these Warriors. Another right-handed hitter. Meyer pitching, and that's in for a strike. Williams batting .412 on the year, 27 RBIs and 7 home runs. 0-1 delivery from Meyer on the way. That one swung on. And that's down for a base hit. Oh, no. Caught in the outfield, and that's 3 up, 3 down. Nobody left on, no runs crossed the plate. Bobcats coming up in the bottom of the first inning. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Join the Wayne County Farm Bureau as they travel to see John Michael Montgomery live in concert at the Effingham Performance Center Friday, March 24th. Your ticket includes entry into the show, dinner at Niemerg Steakhouse, and your seat on a chartered bus. Tickets are $100 for Wayne County Farm Bureau members and $130 for non-members. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 618-842-3342 to reserve your seat. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something.
Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all. Mark your calendars for April 8th, 2024, because Fairfield, Illinois is the place to be for the 2024 total solar eclipse. With events for all ages, all weekend long, you won't want to be anywhere else. Follow the event on Facebook and Instagram at Solar Eclipse Fairfield to be the first to know about anything and everything Solar Eclipse 2024. You can also check out cityoffairfieldillinois.com/solar eclipse for a running list of unique places to stay in Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all.
Carter Ruffner, Artem Logvinov, and Aiden Wright to here start off the bottom of the first inning here against Agnew Miranda. 3.52 ERA, 3-0 on the year. Miranda finishing up his warm-up tosses. In the outfield for Wabash, it's going to be Michael LaRue, Richard Bonamolo, Nicholas Williams. The DH is Bruce Jellison. Landon Johnson is at first base. The second baseman, Yamil Torres. Shortstop, Luke Otten. And Aiden Coffey, the catcher, Daniel Contreras. Agnew Miranda on the phone, on the bump for Wabash Valley here this afternoon. Morning, I should say. I was wondering how soon it would take for me to say afternoon.
Yeah, this evening, whatever time of day it
Yeah,
is.
you better believe it.
It's
All right, Miranda has finished up his warm-up tosses. Leading off for the Bobcats, Carter Ruffner, 261 average, 7 RBIs, no home runs on the year for the Bobcats leadoff man. And this is a good-hitting Bobcat baseball club. We saw that in the 4-game sweep over Kiswaukee College.
Oh, yeah. It was a fun one to watch.
You betcha. Ruffner, the center fielder, leads off here. Ruffner, a redshirt freshman from Richmond, Kentucky. Pitch on the way from Miranda.
Little inside.
That's ball one. Count 1-0 on the Bobcats leadoff man. 3 up, 3 down for Max Meyer in the top of the first inning. And that one got Ruffner to buckle the knees. But the count now 2-0.
1-1.
1-1, sorry. Pitch on the way, Ruffner swinging. That's up the middle. And that is a base hit for the Bobcats leadoff man. Artem Logvinoff steps in now for the Bobcats. Logvinoff hitting .298 on the year, 1 home run, 10 RBIs for Coach Mac McHugh and the Frontier Community College Bobcats. 12-7 on the year. They are 0-1 in the Great Rivers Athletic Conference after the loss at Wabash Valley on Thursday. Miranda pitching from the stretch. Logvinoff showed bunt, then tried to pull it back, could not get it back in time, and that's strike one.
Got Andrew Jacobs checking in. It's 4 a.m. in Australia where he's at, and he says, come on, Artie.
0-1 delivery coming up from Miranda. Pitch on the way. Swinging. That is popped up on the infield, and the shortstop Otten handles that one for the first out of the inning. Aiden Wright stepping in now. Wright, catcher, utility outfielder, whatever you want to call him, infielder, outfielder. 349 batting average, 1 home run, 12 RBIs for the number 3 hitter for the Bobcats this afternoon. 1 on, 1 out here. Right at the plate, pitch on the way. Right, check swing, looks at strike one. Wright, a freshman out of Griffith, Indiana. 0-1 delivery from Agnell Miranda coming up. Throw over to first, and Ruffner back easily. Miranda just trying to keep Ruffner close. 1 out here, 1 runner on. Carter Ruffner, a base hit to open up the game for the Bobcats. 0-1 delivery coming up from Miranda. Right, looks at strike 2, low at the knees. One of those pitches he really couldn't do much with if he had swung at it. Count now 0-2 on the Bobcats, number 3 hitter Aiden Wright. Miranda with the pitch. That one swung on down the right field line and foul.
I think he went off his hand a little bit. Walking it off.
Put a little dirt on it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, put a little dirt on it.
0-2 the count on Aiden Wright. And you're swinging with an aluminum bat in this type of cold. It's going to sting just a bit. 0-2 delivery coming up from Agnell Miranda. 3.52 ERA, 3-0 on the year. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that's a strikeout. Keegan Martin bats now, 317 on the year, no home runs, 9 RBIs for Martin. Martin, a freshman out of Newmarket, Ontario in Canada. Pitch on the way, the lefty. Looks at one outside for ball one. Martin at third base this afternoon. 1-0 delivery coming up from Miranda. Pitch on the way. That one swung out, drilled out toward left field. It will go foul. And the count now 1-1 on Martin. Miranda pitching from the stretch. The tall righty. Ruffner takes off to throw down to second, and Ruffner in easily with the slide, and the Bobcats with a runner in scoring position here. With Keegan Martin at the plate. Anything to the outfield that hits some green is probably going to score Ruffner. He'll be running with the hit, with the swing. 1-1 delivery coming up from Miranda. Martin is waiting. Pitch on the way. Martin looks at one outside. That one in the dirt to the outside, and the count 2-1 now. 2-1 delivery from Miranda all the way, and that's high for ball 3. Miranda steps off the mound, going to get his composure now. He's back up in the stretch. 3-run delivery to Martin. Runner on second is Ruffner. Pitch on the way. And that's a strikeout, and that will do it. 1 left on for the Bobcats. No runs cross the plate. We go to the second with the Warriors and the Bobcats tied at 0. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch. It'll be Landon Johnson, Bruce Jellison, and Yamil Torres for the Warriors here in the top of the second. Anybody gets on, it'll be the third baseman, Aiden Coffey, to face Max Meyer. Meyer looked good in the top of the first, shutting down the Warriors 1-2-3.
I just want to check in, too, and say thank you to everyone who's tuning in. We've got 43 people watching right now, and we sure appreciate you guys tuning in to Bobcat Nation. If you want to, let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. The live chat is open.
And there are lots of ways to get involved on Bobcat Nation. If you'd like to, personal sponsorship, your favorite player, we can set you up with something like that. There are many ways to get involved in Bobcat Nation. You can give either Claire or myself. Just email us, and we'll get in touch with you.
Personal sponsorship, corporate sponsorships. If you have a business that you'd like to help sponsor Bobcat Nation, this isn't a business that we're making money off of. We're just trying to pay our employees.
Trying to pay the bills.
Yeah, pay the bills, and we can't do it without our sponsors. So let us know if you're interested in that.
Landon Johnson, the first baseman, batting cleanup for Wabash, will step in now. Johnson, a .328 hitter, 15 RBI, 1 home run on the year to face Meyer, who's in his second inning of work here. Working from the windup is Meyer. The curve did not drop in. That's ball 1 on the outside. Johnson, a left-handed hitter. 1-0 delivery on the way. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. Meyer looking good so far. 1-1 delivery from Meyer coming up. Pitch on the way. That's grounded out towards short. Nice pickup by Logvinoff over to first, and it's a 6-3 put out. 1 out here in the top of the second. When I was playing baseball, if you tried to do a play like Logvinoff just did and you missed it, you yelled Ole.
Ole?
Or somebody yelled Ole to you.
Yeah, got out of the
room. Like you were
room.
a bullfighter trying to get out of the way. The DH, Bruce Jellison, is the hitter this time. He'll step it against Meyer. First pitch swinging. Over to second. Right fields that cleanly. Over to first. It's a 4-3 put out for the second out of the inning. Very efficient inning thus far for Max Meyer.
Great defense and moving right along.
Second baseman Yamil Torres will step in now for Wabash Valley. Torres, the righty, steps in. We'll see if he'll be first pitch swinging as well here. Meyer from the windup. Pitch on the way. That's low for ball 1 on the inside. .1-0 delivery coming up. Pitch on the way. That curve drops in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
That looked good.
That was a nice pitch from Meyer. Meyer now set with the 1-1 delivery from the windup. Pitch on the way. A Looked like it was in the same spot, but the home plate umpire calls it a ball this time, and the count runs 2-1. Pitch from Meyer on the way. Torres looks at a strike. Count 2-2. Meyer looking to shut down the Warriors 1-2-3 in 2 straight innings here. Warriors can hit. They're not ranked number 8 in the nation for nothing.
Right.
Strike out of Torres, and it's a second 1-2-3 inning for Max Meyer. We can go to the bottom of the second with the Warriors and the Bobcats tied up. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Join the Wayne County Farm Bureau as they travel to see John Michael Montgomery live in concert at the Effingham Performance Center Friday, March 24th. Your ticket includes entry into the show, dinner at Niemerg Steakhouse, and your seat on a chartered bus. Tickets are $100 for Wayne County Farm Bureau members and $130 for non-members. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 618-842-3342 to reserve your seat. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something. Hacknell Miranda on for his second inning of work. He allowed 1 hit in the first, then shut down the Bobcats after that, and it will bring in Dawson Schumann, Bryce Humphrey, and the DH, Jacob Gresham. Anybody gets on the catcher, Tyler Brook, will bat for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the second inning. No score, tied 0-0. Miranda finishing up his warm-up tosses. 1 or 2 more here, and we'll be ready for the bottom half of the second inning. It's been a fast-moving game thus far, both pitchers being very effective and very efficient with their pitches. Pitch is on the way. By the way, if you're visiting and watching one of the Bobcat players, hey, step up the press box. Say hey.
Yeah, we'd love to meet you guys and put a face to the names that we've been kind of interacting with these past couple weeks. So.
All right, Miranda finished up with his warm-up tosses. That'll bring in Dawson Schumann, the first baseman for the Bobcats. Schumann batting .268, 1 home run, 7 RBI on the year. The right-handed batter steps in, digs in. A little bit of an open stance for Schumann. Miranda with the pitch. And that's in low for strike 1. Miranda, when he pitches from the windup, has a little bit of a hitch there. There you go. He pauses just a second when he puts that back foot back. And that's the second strike on Schumann. And it's 0-2 quickly on the Bobcats' number 5 hitter and first baseman, Dawson Schumann. Pitch is on the way. Schumann fouls that one straight back. Trying to stay alive here. Schumann, a freshman out of Keller, Texas. 0-2 delivery from Miranda on the way. That's high for ball 1.
Eric Eichmann is tuning in. He says, go Jordan Brown, number 25 on the Bobcats. Proud Bobcat dad. Well, thanks for tuning in, Eric.
1-2 delivery. That one fouled straight back as well. The count remains 1-2 on Schumann. Pitch on the way. Schumann pops that one up. Out to right center field. The center fielder, Bonamowo, comes over and catches that one easy for the first out of the inning. Bryce Humphrey steps in. Humphrey on the year, .233 with 5 RBIs. Humphrey, freshman, he's from Wadesville, Indiana.
First one was a strike.
0-1 delivery from Miranda coming up. Pitch on the way, and that's low for strike 2 very quickly. An 0-2 count on Humphrey. Boy, Miranda, after allowing that first hit to Carter Ruffner to start the ball game, has really settled in, and he is working fast. 0-2 delivery coming up. And that's on the outside corner. Good eye by Humphrey. That was close, but it's outside for ball one. One-two delivery coming up. That's straight up the gut for a base hit for Bryce Humphrey. And the Bobcats with one on here.
Way to battle back there. I mean, it can get discouraging when you are in a count, 0-2. And
by the way, thanks to Kelsey McHugh, Coach's wife. She brought us a care package, a blanket, and a space heater.
God
we appreciate
it. We do.
You betcha. The DH, Jacob Gresham, will step in now for the Bobcats.
I just realized I hadn't turned our space heater on yet.
I was wondering why I wasn't feeling any heat.
I know. I had it plugged in.
Gresham looks at ball one low. I hear it now.
Yep, we'll be warmed up in no time.
Miranda with the 1-0 delivery. Pitch all the way. That's low for ball two. Runner on first is Humphrey. Had a base hit straight up the middle. Gresham. That's in for a strike. The count now 2-1. Nice to see the sun coming, peeking its head out just a little bit.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Pitch on the way. That was a little bit of a quick pitch, and boy, Gresham had just stepped into the box.
Barely had time to
get out of the way there, and the count now 3-1. Hitters count. Pitch on the way. Gresham swinging, pops that one up toward right field. It's going to be foul and out of play.
Oh, he caught it right before the fence.
Man. That's what I get for guessing ahead.
I know. Yep.
Thought for sure that one was going to be out of play. Now it's 2 outs here for Tyler Brook, the catcher. Brook, a sophomore out of Richmond, Kentucky. He's batting 190 on the year with 5 RBIs, no home runs. He'll bat here with a man on first in Bryce Humphrey. Pitch on the way. Brook looks at. Did he call that a strike?
Ball.
Ball, okay. One and 0 the count. Miranda. Pitch on the way. Humphrey looks at a low strike. The count now 1-1. Pitch on the way. The runner is going. Hit and run, and that's a nice hit in the spot vacated by the second baseman, Torres, and that allows Humphrey to move over to third. That was a nice piece of hitting by Brook.
They're really doing a great job of being able to find the gaps.
And now Austin Horcham will step in with 2 outs, the left-handed batter for the Bobcats, batting .238, 5 RBIs on the year for Austin Horcham. Sure would be nice to see the Bobcats push the first run of the ball game across.
We got Nicole chiming in saying, "Let's go, Ashton." Thanks for watching, Nicole.
Runners at the corners. Horcham looks at ball one. Horcham out in left field this afternoon. He's a freshman out of Mapleton, Illinois. He steps back in. He's ready. 2 outs here, 2 on for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the second inning. They are threatening. Pitch is on the way. That's low.
Good eye.
Horcham back into the box here. Miranda taking his time from the stretch on this one. Now he's set. Pitch is on the way. Horcham swinging. That's strike 2. He was looking to plate 2 there. 2 strikes now on Horcham, 2 on, 2 out. Deuces are wild here. Pitch on the way. That one fouled straight back.
Staying alive. Nicole says, thanks for broadcasting. I'm his mom and #1 fan. Appreciate you. So
We appreciate you watching.
yes.
We'll do it again. 2 strikes on Horcham, 2 on, 2 out. Pitch on the way. It's
Little
inside.
Full count.
And the count is full. The runner at first, Brooke, will be going on the pitch. And this is the payoff pitch. Horcham is set.
Come on, Ashton.
And that's outside. They walked him.
We'll take it.
Full bases are loaded now for Carter Ruffner. Ruffner led off the ball game with a single for the Bobcats. And he'll bat here with 2 on with 3 on, bases loaded and 2 out. Here in the bottom of the 2nd inning, the Bobcats are threatening here. It'd be a shame to leave someone out here. Let's get a hit, Carter Ruffner. Miranda still pitching from the stretch here. Pitch on the way, Ruffner looks at a curve which drops in for strike 1. Not quite the pitch that he wanted. Looking for something to drive here. 1 in the gap. Will plate 2 for the Bobcats. They'll be running. Oh, 1 delivery. Miranda on the way. That's inside for ball 1. At this point in the ball game, looks like any run, whether unearned or earned, is going to be crucial.
Mm-hmm.
1-1 the count on Ruffner. Bases juiced. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 2nd inning for the Bobcats. Pitch on the way from Miranda. Ruffner pops it up towards center. And Matamolo handles that easily. 3 left on. Nobody scores, though. We go to the top of the 3rd. We're still tied 0-0. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people. Free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Bobcat softball in action today as well. They're just getting set to get underway over at Southwest Park here in Fairfield.
I know, I'm so bummed. We were supposed to be able to stream their game as well today, and the rest of our equipment didn't get in time. So this Bobcat Nation kind of happened really fast, and we tried to get everything in as fast as possible.
Didn't we say the same thing in August when we started Mule Nation?
You just think you have all this time, and
wow,
you just
man,
don't.
You
so,
do not.
Anyways, we will be broadcasting, I think, 2 of their games next week as well.
I think so.
And 2 or 3 Bobcats baseball games. So we got a busy week ahead, and tune in, Bobcat Nation, Mule Nation.
Check out the Facebook pages.
Check out our Facebook page. Follow us subscribe on YouTube as well. We sure appreciate all of your support.
7, 8, and 9 to kick off the inning for Wabash Valley. Aiden Coffee, Daniel Contreras, Luke Otten. Anybody gets on, back to the top of the lineup. And Michael LaRue to face Max Meyer. He set the Warriors down in order through 2 here.
I want to say hi to Peggy McHugh. She's tuning in, too, from Radford, Virginia. She says, go Bobcats.
Pitch on the way. That's inside for ball 1.
Oh.
Throw from Brooke just about got away from Max Meyer.
Lost a hat. Another $5 to the – what were we donating it to? The Lost Hat Fund?
Yeah. 1-0. That one fouled straight back, and the count evens at 1. Wabash Valley rated number 8 in the country in the National Junior College Athletic Association. 1-1 pitch coming up. That's on the inside corner for strike 2. And Max Meyer now ahead in the count.
And they are also part of the IECC district, so a sister school here to Frontier, and they've had their athletic program a little bit longer than Frontier has.
1-2, that one to the inside, evens the count 2-2. Two and two delivery coming up. That's low for ball 3. The count runs full on Aiden Coffey. Coffey over at third base this afternoon for Wabash. 3-2 delivery coming up. That's a check swing. Got away from Brooke. They'll throw down to first.
Come on.
And that's the first out of the inning. No, got away from him.
They didn't catch it.
Okay, that will still go down as a K, but Coffey will be at first base.
Threw it a little high and just wasn't able to get the catch there.
Man on first for the catcher, Daniel Contreras.
First person on the base.
That is their first base runner, first error of the ball game. Contreras steps now in. Meyer from the stretch.
Get him.
Throw down to second. Boy,
Nice.
oh man, that
call
throw
him
was
safe.
a little off to the third base side, and had it been on, they would have had Coffey by a mile and a half.
Wow. Great effort there, though.
So Coffey down at second, and the Warriors with a runner in scoring position here in the top of the third. 9 innings in game 1. We'll go 7 in game 2. Pitch is on the way. That's outside for a ball. Two and 0 on Contreras. Pitch all the way from Meyer. Contreras looks at ball 3 on the inside. Would really be surprised if Contreras takes the bat off his shoulders for this one. Runner on second is Coffey. He reached on the error by the catcher, Tyler Brook. Pitch on the way, and that's in for a strike.
You were right. If you were a betting man, you would have made some money. Didn't take that bat off his shoulder.
3-1 here. Contreras will be looking for something to drive. Pitch is on the way, and that's ball 4. And runners at first and second now for Wabash Valley. For the number 9 hitter, Luke Otten, the shortstop. Nobody out here top of the third inning. Wabash has something going. The lefty Otten steps in. Throw back to second. Logman off. Fields that one easily. Now we'll get things started. We'll concentrate on Otten here. Pitch on the way. Otten looking to bunt, and he'll bunt that one foul. And it's an 0-1 count on Luke Otten. Runner at second is Aiden Coffey. The runner at first, Daniel Contreras, he walked. Coffey reached on an error and then stole second. 0-1 delivery. Otten looking to bunt once again. That one outside for ball 1. Just looking to move the runners over is Luke Otten. Playing a little small ball here, trying to get runners at second and third with 1 out, if he can do it. Otten turns to bunt once again. Pulls it back, but not in time, and that's a strike.
He's safe at second. They're really trying to get him out.
They are. Yeah, they're trying to keep him from scoring on a base hit here. 2 outs now. Otten will be swinging away. Boy, a strikeout would be really good for the Bobcats right now. Pitch on the way, and That was close.
That looked pretty, didn't it?
Count evens up at 2-2 now on Luke Otten. Number 9 hitter for Wabash Valley. Big lead out there for Aiden Coffey at second base. Pitch is on the way. That one grounded in between second and third. Right dives for it. He was able to stop it. And he will not be able to save the run. So Wabash Valley gets first blood here. Coffey scores from second on that little dinker by Luke Otten. And Michael LaRue steps in now. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here for Wabash Valley in the top of the first inning, or top of the third inning, rather. LaRue, the lefty. Meyer from the stretch. He's looking to bunt and pulls it back and looks at ball one. One and oh the count. Meyer pitching from the stretch with runners at first and second. There's a strike on the outside corner. LaRue had turned to look to bunt once again. One and one the count on LaRue, the leadoff man for Wabash Valley. Pitch is on the way, and that's outside for ball two. Wind blowing out of the northeast.
Yeah, I feel like that wind's really picked up this past inning or so.
2-1 the count on LaRue. Yeah, there was no wind to start the ball game. Now it's picked up quite a bit. Pitch on the way. Strike two.
Go.
Count now 2-2 on Michael LaRue. The runner at first is Otten. Over at second is Contreras, the catcher. Nobody out here. Top of the third inning. One run already across for Wabash Valley. Meyer set. Here's the pitch. And that's low for ball three. Count now 3-2. And I would suspect both the runners at first and second will be going on the pitch here. We'll see. Runners do not go, and that's a strike. And struck him out. First out of the third inning. And that's the second strikeout for LaRue. Had to bring in Richard Bonamolo. 6-3 putout back in the first. He'll bat here with 2 on and 1 out. Top of the third inning for Wabash Valley. Pitch on the way. That one gets away from Brook. Not far enough away to let the runners advance, though. Brook did a good job of keeping that ball in front of him. One-0 delivery coming up from Max Meyer. Pitch is on the way. That's low for ball two. Meyer from the stretch. That one swung on and fouled off. The count now 2-1. One delivery from Meyer. Coming up from the stretch. Pitch on the way. Curveball. Won't get in. It's now 3-1. Bonamolo will be looking for a good pitch here. Meyer's got to come up with something pretty nasty here. Pitch on the way. And that loads the bases on the base on balls. And Nicholas Williams will bat here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Top of the third. Bobcats trailing by 1. 1-0. Meyer still working from the stretch. Pitch on the way. And Williams looks at ball one low. Bases loaded, one out, one run in already for Wabash here in the top of the third. Meyer set from the stretch. Pitch is on the way. That's swung on, will be swung out to right.
No,
Fielder on his horse, and it's caught. Well, no, it's down. And at least one run is going to score, and two. On the double by Williams. Landon Johnson, the first baseman, steps in now for Wabash. The lefty will bat here with one out. Runners at second and third. 3 runs in now for Wabash here in the top of the third. Meyer from the stretch, pitch to the outside, and that's a ball. And now Matt McHugh's going to step out of the dugout and have a visit at the mound for these Bobcats. Myers has run into a little bit of trouble here in the top of the third inning.
You know, when Wabash got a couple players on base early in the inning, I thought, oh man, I hope this isn't a momentum shift. You know, and you just kind of see it continue to play out. But hey, they can score 3 runs in an inning, so can we. So
yeah,
you know, just get them in the right headspace.
Bobcats
continue on.
I believe they did down at Wabash Valley on Thursday. They had an inning with 3 runs. We'll see what they can do here. They got to figure out something to do. It's a 1-0 count on Landon Johnson here. They'll leave Meyer in the ballgame. Try and work through this one. Pitch on the way from Meyer. That's outside for ball 2. Meyer a little erratic from the mound here in the top of the third. 2-0 delivery from Meyer coming up. Johnson swings through that one. He was swinging for the fences. That's the first strike of the at-bat. 2-1 the count on Johnson. Two-one delivery from Meyer coming up. Pitch on the way. It's on the outside corner for strike 2, and the count evens up at 2-2. That talk from Coach McHugh must have did a little good.
There we go.
2-2 delivery coming up from Meyer. Pitch on the way. That's low for ball 3. Payoff pitch coming up. 3-2 delivery from Meyer. Pitch on the way. That's outside for ball 4. And that will load the bases for Bruce Jellison, the DH. Jellison bats with 1 out here in the top of the third. Bases loaded once again. Jellison, the DH here. Pitch on the way. That's low for ball 1. This could turn into something big for Wabash Valley. Meyer's got to get this guy out. Double play ball would be real nice. Pitch on the way. Jellison looks at strike 1. The count now 1-1. One delivery coming up from Meyer. Jellison set, bases loaded. Top 3. Pitch on the way. Jellison swings through that one. That's strike 2. The count now 1-2 on Jellison, the DH for Wabash Valley. Bases are loaded, 1 out. 3 runs already in for the Warriors. They lead 3-0. Pitch on the way. That's a strike. Oh, that curveball just to the inside just a bit. And unplayed umpire calls that a ball. The count now 2-2. Meyer from the stretch. Pitch on the way. That's low for ball 3. Payoff pitch coming up. Meyer set from the stretch. Pitch on the way. And that's low for ball 4. And the Warriors tack on another run as Meyer walks in the run. And this brings Yamil Torres to the plate. Torres, the 9th hitter to bat in this inning for Wabash Valley. Bobcats need a double play ball here to get out of this one. Meyer from the windup now. And that one outside for a ball. One and 0 the count on Torres, the second baseman for Wabash. Pitch on the way. And that's low for ball 2. Bobcats got somebody down in the bullpen down there getting ready. Trying to get ready quickly here. 2-0 the count on Torres. Pitch on the way from Meyer. Torres looks at ball 3. Three and 0 the count. Pitch on the way. That's low for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Yamil Torres. And another run crosses the plate for Wabash Valley. And Meyer has walked 3 now. And that will bring in Aiden Coffey. Coffey started this ball game. He actually struck out, but the pitch was in the dirt. Brooks could not handle it. He threw to first, wide, and Coffey came around to score. He'll bat here with 1 on, and the base is loaded once again. And Coffey looks at ball 1. I believe that's 7 straight. And McHugh looking down at the bullpen. Is his guy ready? Throw over to first. Actually, Meyer just stepped off. Pitch on the way. That's high for ball 2. Matt McHugh back to the bullpen, checking to see if who he's got throwing is ready. He's trying to get ready in a hurry here. 2-0 the count on Coffey. That one swung on for a strike. The count 2-1. Two 2-1 delivery coming up from Meyer.
There we go.
And that is a nice one.
Strikeout. He needed that.
Needed that strikeout, and now 2 outs in the inning. And that brings in Daniel Contreras. He singled and scored earlier this inning. 2 outs, bases loaded now. Meyer from the stretch. Pitch on the way, Contreras fouls that one off down the right field line. Oh, 1 delivery from Meyer coming up, and that's in for strike 2, and very quickly 2 strikes on Daniel Contreras. And Meyer just about to get out of this inning. Oh, 2 pitch coming up. Contreras is set. Check swing. Outside for ball 1. One and 2 the count now on Contreras. Meyer from the stretch once again. Pitch is on the way. And that's fouled off at the plate. Count remains 1 and 2. Meyer looking to get out of this inning. Could be his last if he can get out of it. Pitch on the way. That one fouled off down the right field line, out of play. The count remains 1-2. That one in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 the count on Daniel Contreras, the catcher for Wabash Valley. That one bounced up the middle, and shortstop gets it to, just about had him, and just about had him. And another run is going to score. Actually, another two. Oh, no, another run. Just one more scores. Then an infield single. And an RBI for Contreras. And the number 9 hitter, Auden, the lefty, will step in. Another visit to the mound from Tyler Brook. And now we are set. Bases still loaded. 6 runs in for Wabash here in the top of the third. Meyer with the pitch. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. Pitch on the way. That's outside. Oh, no. Gets away from the catcher, and a run is going to score.
7-0.
Runners at second and third now for Meyer, trying to get out of this inning. It's been disastrous for him. 1-1 the count on Auden. Pitch on the way, Auden. Looks at a ball inside for ball 2. That one swung on, fouled off down the third base line and out of play. 2-2 the count on Auden. Pitch on the way, and he looks at ball 3.
1 strike, it's all it takes. Get us out of this inning.
3-2 delivery from Meyer coming up. Pitch on the way, that's inside for ball 4.
Bases loaded.
Once again, and the leadoff man will bat for the second time. Michael LaRue, he was the first out in the inning, a strikeout victim, and now Matt McHugh headed to the mound. I believe he is probably going to make a switch here. Takes the ball from Tyler Brook. Yeah, we'll have a new pitcher here, and we'll get this all set up for you coming up in just a bit. Top of the third inning, 2 outs here, bases loaded. It's a 7-0 Wabash Valley lead over the Bobcats. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all. Mark your calendars for April 8th, 2024, because Fairfield, Illinois is the place to be for the 2024 total solar eclipse. With events for all ages, all weekend long, you won't want to be anywhere else. Follow the event on Facebook and Instagram at Solar Eclipse Fairfield to be the first to know about anything and everything Solar Eclipse 2024. You can also check out cityoffairfieldillinois.com/solar eclipse for a running list of unique places to stay in Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all.
The Bobcats are going to have a relief pitcher into the lineup, and we'll get a number for you here in just a second.
I wanted to take a second to talk about too. We just did the solar eclipse commercial there for 2024, April 8th, 2024. The solar eclipse, total eclipse, is supposed to be coming straight over Fairfield, Illinois. So just a fun little tourism thing we're excited about. And we're
ground zero, right?
We're ground zero. Yeah, we have over 4 minutes of totality here where it'll be completely covered. And then over 2 hours, I think 2 hours and 20 minutes total duration for that solar eclipse. So anyways, if you guys are thinking about, if you're love astronomy or just want to come experience this cool event, plan on coming to Fairfield. We have great places to stay. We know we talked about an Airbnb earlier. There's Airbnb options. Victorian on Main is a great Airbnb that we have here. But anyways, I wanted to talk really quick about the first fundraiser that we're doing for that. And that's going to be April 8th at 7 p.m. at the Elks Lodge. It's actually a general trivia contest. $100 per table, up to 8 people.
Do we have a team?
Not yet, but we will get one for sure.
I think we should get one, yeah.
For sure. Mule Nation, Bobcat Nation, team up, and obviously we'll win.
You betcha. Max Trippier on the pitch out of Floyd's Knob, Indiana. Where's number 16? Are we going to?
I said if you have Grady, you have a better chance of winning. That dude's like,
we need Grady. He's the...
We need Grady. We need Bob.
Yes,
that's all we need.
I know.
The rest of us are just there for looks.
I can get all the ladies for us.
Fouled straight back. We appreciate that. For Michael LaRue, the leadoff man. 0-2 quickly on him. And Trippier trying to get out of this one. Pitch on the way. That's fouled off down the third baseline. Count remains 0-2. I like that. A trivia. Is it going to be astronomy trivia?
It's general trivia.
Oh,
so,
general trivia.
It'll be all over the board. And let me see. Yeah, $100 per table, up to 8 people. They have mulligans available, and all proceeds are going to go towards the solar eclipse event, which help us bring in bigger talent and
you betcha.
Fun things. So.
0-2 delivery coming up. That one. A little dribbler down to third base, and
got him.
He got him.
Okay, we'll take it.
All right. 1-3 put out. That will do it for the third. Wabash plate 7, though, and they lead this one 7-0 after 2.5. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Join the Wayne County Farm Bureau as they travel to see John Michael Montgomery live in concert at the Effingham Performance Center Friday, March 24th. Your ticket includes entry into the show, dinner at Niemerg Steakhouse, and your seat on a chartered bus. Tickets are $100 for Wayne County Farm Bureau members and $130 for non-members. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 618-842-3342 to reserve your seat. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
Welcome back here to FNB Field. We are going to start the bottom of the third. Bobcats versus Wabash Valley. Number 8, Artem Lognevov is up. Mark had to step off to the bathroom, so you'll have your better play-by-play person back in just a minute.
I think you do just fine.
First pitch was a ball.
There's Mark.
Popped up there to the. Oh, yeah, caught there by shortstop. Mark is back. Thank goodness.
There was a line at the restroom. And ironically,
I thought you came back really quick. I'm not going to lie.
some players.
Oh, really? Hey, players got a potty too.
Yeah, I know.
They probably won't like it that I called it pottying, but.
So, Logvinov pops up to the shortstop for out number 1. Aiden Wright will bat here. Also, Keegan Martin. And anybody gets on, it is going to be Dawson Schumann. Bobcats got some work to do here in the bottom of the third. They've fallen behind 7-0. Nice piece of hitting by Wright. That is going to be a base hit.
We'll take it.
In between first and second. That is how you get it going.
Claire, do you guys want hot chocolate from McDonald's?
Thank you, Nixie Nikovsky.
Yes, thank you. Warm hot cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
Warm hot cocoa. I don't know if that's.
Isn't that something you
That's
eat?
just double.
Isn't that something you drink on Christmas Eve while your dad reads his "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
Yes.
All right, Keegan Martin batting here at third this afternoon. I can say this afternoon now.
Yeah, official.
Martin swings
12:05.
through, and it's quickly an 0-2 count on Martin.
We got Andrew Jacobs checking in again. Says, "Come on, Bobcats, make some noise."
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, I gotta get our crowd mic back up. There, you can hear a little bit of chatter.
0-2 delivery coming up from Miranda. That's low for a ball. One and two the count now on Martin, the lefty. Pitch on the way from Miranda. Martin straight up the gut. It's handled by the shortstop over to second. And Martin beats out the double play. Fielder's choice. There's 2 outs in the inning now. And Dawson Schumann will bat. Schumann flied out to short back in the second inning. Bats here in the third with runner on. Schumann looks at ball one just a bit high. One-0 delivery. Schumann pops it up to the right side. It's in foul territory and out of play. I watched it all the way to fruition this time.
I'm proud of you. You cannot assume in baseball, right?
You cannot. All right, Schumann back to the mound, or back to the plate. Pitch on the way. And Schumann looks at a ball low. The count now 2-1 on Dawson Schumann. 2 outs here, bottom of 3. The Bobcats trailing Wabash 7-0. Pitch on the way. Schumann gets a base hit. Runners in first and second now. Base hit over out to left field. And Bryce Humphrey will bat here. 2 out, 2 on. Bobcats need to answer that 7-run third here with some runs of their own in the bottom of the third. Miranda with the pitch. And Humphrey looks at a ball low. Miranda is set from the stretch. Pitch on the way. And that's at the knees for a strike. Miranda set, pitch on the way. And Humphrey swings through for strike two, the count. Now 1-2. Miranda set once again. Pitch on the way. And that's inside for ball two. Runners at first and third rather for the Bobcats. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Let's get a 2-out rally going, guys. 2-2 delivery coming up. That's high for ball three. Count now 3-2. The runner at first will be going on the pitch. Bryce Humphrey now set. Miranda's set. 3-2 delivery coming up here. Runner takes off from first. Pitch on the way. That one is fouled off at the plate. And we'll do it all over again. Miranda set with the 3-2 delivery. It's on the way. Pitch on the way. That one's fouled off. Count
Staying alive.
3-2.
Staying alive out there.
Staying alive, staying alive. Well, you reference movies and songs all the time.
I do. My life is a musical.
What'd you call that musical?
Oh, man. We'll have to think on the title.
3-2 delivery coming up. Humphrey looks at ball four. The bases are loaded for the Bobcats. Second inning in a row that the Bobcats have loaded the bases.
Yeah.
Get the Bobcats right back into this one. Jacob Gresham, the DH, hitting now for the Bobcats. 0 for 1 on the afternoon.
Anthony mentioned a grand slam here would be great, so that's what we were agreeing to.
You betcha.
We'd take it. No pressure.
Here's ball. 1 low for Gresham. Miranda starting to run into a little bit of trouble. Bases loaded for the second inning in a row for the Bobcats. They are just on the cusp of getting something. Pitch on the way. Swung on by Gresham. He was trying to get 4 quickly.
Andrew Jacobs says, hit it over to the Dollar Tree. Slam it on out there.
Old coach used to tell me don't swing so hard. You can't, one swing can't get you 7. So, pitch on the way. That one's outside for ball number 2.
We're skipping swinging for the fences. We're swinging for the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, you betcha. I like it. It's no longer the Dollar Tree, though. It's the $1.25 tree.
Yeah, I know. Are they going to do a whole new rebranding or what?
Oh, man.
Those quarters add up.
2-1 the count on Gresham here. Bases loaded, 2 outs for the Bobcats, looking to get their first run of the afternoon. Pitch on the way. Gresham fouls that one off down the right side and out of play. Count remains 1-2.
2-2.
2-2 now. I knew it was
something.
Something like that, yeah. I knew it was 2 strikes. That's what I all knew. So. This one fouled off down the right field line. And the count remains 2-2. 9 innings in this first game. We'll do 7 in the nightcap. 2-2 delivery coming up from Agnell Miranda. Did he go? No, he did not. 3-2 the count. Jake Gresham was just standing there going, I didn't go, man. You know that.
Don't say it. Don't say I did.
Come on.
Sherry Merlos is actually checking in saying, come on, Jacob Gresham, you got this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch coming up from Miranda. Pitch on the way, Gresham. Swinging, that's a base hit.
Nice.
In the gap, it's going to get 2.
Got a hold of that one. All right.
Gresham in with a double that clears the bases.
That's what we needed to get these guys pumped up and, let's start changing the momentum of the game here.
Nice 2-out piece of hitting.
Yeah, almost to the Dollar Tree.
Nice 2-outs, Pete. Now, nice.
Yep.
nice 2-out piece of hitting by Gresham. Took it
beautiful
right up the gut, hit the gap out in left center field. It plates 3, and all of a sudden it's a brand new ball game.
He heard Sherry cheering for him,
Hey, remember, Claire did say something earlier about, hey, they can score 3 in an inning, we can score 3.
Exactly.
Tyler Brooks
we
steps
can score
in.
7.
The catcher. Brooke looks at ball 1 inside. One and 0 the count on Tyler Brooke, the catcher. Pitch is on the way. That's low for ball 2. And Wabash's coaching staff is going to have a step out to have a talk with Agnell Miranda.
While they're chatting, I wanted to talk about real quick, too, just congratulations to the new local business, 618 Sports Cards. Austin Gibbs, he just opened that business up on Main Street, 208 East Main. Grand opening weekend, so if you guys are in town, go celebrate with him. Welcome him into town with this new business. And if you're not, come. Yeah. When you do come into town, stop by and see him. He's going to have sports cards of all different kinds.
I was at the ribbon cutting yesterday,
yes,
and he mentioned spend $20 this weekend, and you get registered for some Cardinals tickets.
Oh, yes, yep. Get registered, and he's got T-shirts for sale, and just a really exciting business opening up downtown, and we wish him the best of luck, and hope you guys will go and check it out.
You bet. Meeting at the mound is over, and Miranda is going to get set to face Tyler
Brooke
here with a 2-0 count. Brooke, the catcher for the Bobcats this afternoon. Miranda now set. Pitch on the way. And Brooke sends that one out, and it is caught. The line drive caught. And that would do it. Bobcats leave 1 on, though, but they do get 3. At the end of 3, it's Wabash 7, the Bobcats 3. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people, free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Top of the 4th inning for Wabash. It'll be the number 9 hitter. For Wabash here. It will be the number 2 hitter, Richard Montemolo, Williams, and then Johnson for Wabash here in the top of the 4th inning. And I'll double check that for you here in just a second. It is Montemolo. Okay. I appreciate that. Getting warm?
No.
Okay.
Anthony has stepped away. He had to take a break, so I was going to get up and man the camera while he was gone.
All right, Max Tripure came in relief of Max Meyer in the top of the third inning. Completes his warm-up tosses. And it'll be Bonamolo for Wabash Valley here in the top of the fourth inning. They're leading Frontier 7-3 as we hit the top of the fourth. Tripure pitching. That one in for strike one. Ready? Pitch on the way. That one going to be fouled off down the right field line. And the count now 0-2 on Bonamolo. 0-2 delivery from Tripure coming up. That check swing and fouled off down the first base line. Count remains 0-2. Two delivery on the way. That's a little bit high and outside for ball one. Pitch is on the way. That's going to be popped up toward right field. Humphrey underneath it for out number one. Didn't even hardly have to move. And Nicholas Williams steps in. Williams now set. And he looks at ball one low. That one going to be fouled off to the right side. Strike one. The count now 1-1. Nicholas Williams, the batter. Pitch on the way. That's high and inside for ball two. Curve did not break. I think Williams just turned his head. May have heard that one sliding past his ear. 2-1 delivery on the way. That one going to be popped up straight back for strike two. Count now 2-2. Tripure on his relief of Max Meyer. Took over, recorded the final out of the third inning. And that's low for ball three. And has continued on here into the fourth with one out. And a 3-2 count on the number 3 hitter for Wabash, Nicholas Williams. Pitch on the way, that one. Popped up and out of play once again.
I guess I missed a can of corn while I was gone.
You did?
Andrew Jacobs chimed in and said can of corn.
Can of corn.
Can of corn.
Pitch on the way. That's a strikeout. Well, and it's 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top of the fourth inning. Landon Johnson steps in. Johnson 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Did score one run after a walk back in the third. The lefty first baseman for Wabash Valley.
He looks like a tall guy.
He is. And that's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Tripure from the windup. That's fouled off. And the count quickly 0-2. 0-2 delivery on the way. That's low for ball one. Trying to get Johnson to bite on something. 1-2 delivery coming up from Tripure. That's outside for ball two, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch on the way. That's going to be fouled off down the third base side. Two and two the count on Johnson. Pitch on the way. That's a swing and strikeout, and it's 3 up, 3 down for Max Tripure here in the top of the fourth. 7-3, the Bobcats on the short end of the stick as we head to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching Mule Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch. All right, getting set for the bottom of the fourth inning here for the Bobcats. It's going to be Austin Horcham, the number 9 hitter, and then back to the top of the lineup with Ruffner and Longmanoff. Anybody gets on? Aiden Wright. Miranda, a little trouble, allowed 3 runs back in the bottom of the third inning. And he'll be facing, as we said, Horcham, Ruffner, and Longmanoff here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Like to see the Bobcats get about, well, I'd say 5 to tie this one up.
Yeah, that would be a good thing to see for sure.
So, Horcham steps in, the lefty. Looked to bunt, pulled it back, but not quick enough, and it's strike one on him. Pitch on the way. Miranda and Horcham looks at another ball, and the count evens at 2-2. Two delivery coming up from Miranda. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be fouled off out of play down the third base line. Count 2-2. Pitch is on the way. That's high for ball 3. Count runs full now on Horcham. One thing the Frontier hitters have been able to do to Miranda is make him work hard. They fouled off quite a few pitches, and 3-2 count now on Horcham. Pitch all the way from Miranda. That's outside for ball 4. And the Bobcats get a runner on for Carter Ruffner. Ruffner 1 for 2 on the afternoon. And we'll get things going here for the Bobcats. Ruffner batting here against Miranda. He's shown some signs of weakness over the last 2 innings. And Ruffner is now set. Miranda from the stretch. Pitch is on the way. Ruffner swinging on the first pitch. There's a base hit in between second and first, and it's 2 on. And nobody out for Artem Logvinov. Nice piece of hitting on the little hit and run by Ruffner. Took it right into the spot where the second baseman was at. And Logvinov steps in. As the Bobcats looking to plate some more runs here. Runners in scoring position with nobody out. And that one, oh my gosh, that one came inside and hit Logvinov right on the side of the head. He is down and he is in some pain. Not really moving right now, and
he's getting up.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank goodness.
Taking a couple of minutes to compose himself. He got it right on the side of the head. I think it actually hit the helmet, the ear flap of the helmet.
I heard it.
Which is good.
Yes.
But still, that would be pretty painful.
Yep, when they're coming in at 90 miles an hour or close to
85,
that.
90, yeah. So Logvinov will go down to the first base, and we've got runners on every base here.
Just glad he's okay.
Yeah, you betcha. All right. Aiden Wright will step in. Looks like Miranda is going to have his day end here. Bases loaded for Miranda in 3 straight innings here. And we'll get a new pitcher into the lineup.
While they're getting him warmed up, we can talk about our upcoming schedule for the week. Let's see, March 15th. We have, let me just pull. I was going to talk Bobcat Nation, but let me just talk Bobcat and Mule Nation.
Yeah, Mule Nation is Tuesday, right?
Right. Tuesday, FCHS softball and baseball games at home versus Grayville at 4:30. We'll be broadcasting those. Baseball will be on Mule Nation, and the softball game will be on Bobcat Nation. So if you guys see your Bobcat Nation follower and you see a FCHS sports game pop up on there, we are going to kind of use the channels together so we can stream both baseball and softball games at the same time. So
and there'll be times that be Bobcat baseball and softball.
Well, yeah,
same way.
Exactly. Yep, there will be games for Bobcat Nation on Mule Nation as well, because you can only stream one game on one channel at a time. So, but anyway, so that's on Tuesday, 3/14. Wednesday we have Bobcat softball at 2 and 4 doubleheader, and then on Thursday we have Bobcat softball again, 2 and 4, and we also have an FCHS softball game that day. And then Saturday, FCHS baseball, 10 a.m. at Mount Carmel, and Bobcats baseball on Saturday as well, 12 and 2. So we've got a busy week ahead, and we sure hope you'll join us for some Fairfield sports.
You betcha. All right, we'll get a number for you here of the pitcher for the, looks like it's going to be Jacob Frost. Where's number 23 for Wabash? 2-1 on the year, 1.57 ERA for the Warriors' big, tall right-hander.
That's pretty low.
That is pretty low. hoping we'd get a chance to see FCHS alum McGuire Taylor pitch here this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see if maybe it's for game 2. They're saving him for game 2, but yeah. Let's see, what year did he graduate, McGuire?
It would have been 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Last year.
Last year, okay.
Anthony's telling us last year.
So McGuire is a freshman, named after Mark McGuire.
Oh, is
of
he?
all people, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess he's following the right sport.
He was dominant last year, yes. All right, so Aiden Wright steps in. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Wabash has made a pitch and change, and Jacob Frost on.
I wonder if he throws the ice. I was meant to be a dad with my dad jokes.
Oh, you were waiting. You were waiting for that one, weren't you? Pitch all the way right, swinging on the first pitch, and it's strike one on Aiden Wright. Winds continuing to blow from the northeast. Pitch on the way for Wright. That is low for ball one. The count 1-1.
1-1 for number 1.
Nobody out here. Bases loaded for the Bobcats. They sure would like to plate some more runs. It'd be a shame to waste this bases loaded. Nobody out. Wright calls time. He'll step out. A little surprised he called time, and the home plate umpire did not recognize it at first, and he called it a second time, and the home plate umpire allowed him to step out. He's back in now with the 1-1 count. Frost is ready. He's a little bit more deliberate than Miranda. Pitch on the way. That's low for ball two. Two and one the count on Aiden Wright. That one straight up the gut. That's going to get one in.
All right.
And they will hold the runner at second, but one more in. Wright, a base hit straight up the gut. And that scores Horcham. And the bases remain loaded for Keegan Martin. Martin 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored last inning. Nobody out. Bases are loaded for the Bobcats.
Nice. Get down, get down, get down. Oh, he got it.
Center fielder.
Oh.
And he's back.
Joe Graham Holmes says Sokol is pitching for Wabash.
Sokol.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Not Frost. We apologize for that. Number 25.
25, okay. Thank you. We appreciate that very, very much. Okay. So, bases remain loaded. And Dawson Schumann swings at strike one. Schumann now looks at ball one, and it's 1-1 with one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. One run already across for the Bobcats. Pitch is coming up, and that's a strike on the outside corner. Sokels. Pitch from the outside. And Schumann yanks that one foul down the third baseline. So cool. The windup, that one going to be fouled off at the plate. The count remains 1-2. Seven to 4 our score. The Bobcats have plated one here in the bottom of the fourth inning. We saw nothing through the first 2 innings, and then all of a sudden things exploded in the third. Sokol. Outside pitch, that's low. No, that's a strikeout on the corner. And there's 2 outs in the inning. For Bryce Humphrey. Humphrey got things going back in the third for the Bobcats. Bases loaded, 2 out. Humphrey. Check swing foul. And the count 0-1. One delivery on the way. That's outside for ball 2. The ball gets away from Contreras, the catcher, and a run's going to score for the Bobcats.
Makes it 7-6.
7-5 now.
Oh, I thought it was 7-5 a minute ago. Oh, she messed up. Oh, okay, good.
Runners
Glad
at
it wasn't
second,
me.
third, 2 outs. I'll tell you what, a base hit by Humphrey, a gapper, will tie this ball game. Sokol from the windup. Pitch is on the way. Humphrey fouls that one off down the first base line.
Heading over to the motel with that ball.
1-2 the count, 2 outs here. Bottom of the fourth inning, the Bobcats. Men on second and third, a gapper ties the ball game.
Come on, Humphrey.
Sokol with the 1-2 delivery. Humphrey is set. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. The count 2-2.
Dugouts are really starting to come alive out there, hearing the chatter from both sides.
There's a lot of chatter on the field. That one
Foul.
down the right field line and foul once again.
Staying
I remember the
alive.
old, hey, batta, batta, hey, batta,
Yeah,
batta,
yeah.
hey, batta, 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 swing.
We want a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know if that's for real one.
Is that akin to rah, 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 kick him in the knee, rah,
Yeah.
rah, ree, kick him in the other knee?
Right.
There's a ball low.
Oh, he called it a ball.
And the count now 3-2. Full count on Bryce Humphrey. 2
Let's go,
outs, 2
Bryce.
on. Humphrey a chance to plate another run. Plate 2, plate 3, if a home run, or get on base with a walk. We'll see what he does. Sokol from the pitch. All the way, it's a strikeout, and that will do it. 2
Hate
left
to see
on.
it.
The Bobcats get 2, though, and it's 7-5. We head to the top of the 5th. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Join the Wayne County Farm Bureau as they travel to see John Michael Montgomery live in concert at the Effingham Performance Center Friday, March 24th. Your ticket includes entry into the show, dinner at Niemerg Steakhouse, and your seat on a chartered bus. Tickets are $100 for Wayne County Farm Bureau members and $130 for non-members. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 618-842-3342 to reserve your seat. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something. Welcome back to FNB Field. I'm Mark Turner, Claire Vaughn, Anthony Ukina alongside this afternoon as we bring you Bobcat baseball on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. 9-inning game for Game 1. Game 2 is going to have 7 innings, as this is the a Great Rivers Athletic Conference game. Wabash 1-0 after the win over Frontier on Thursday. The Bobcats 0-1 in the GRAC.
They can go 2-0, 2-1 today on them. If they win today, it'd be a big win for Bobcat.
Oh, it sure would. All right, for Wabash here in the top of the 5th inning, it's going to be 5, 6, and 7. Jellison, Torres, and Coffee. Anybody gets on, Daniel Contreras for the Warriors here in the top of the 6th, or top of the 5th, rather. Pure from the windup, there's strike 1. He's doing a great job of getting first pitch strikes, and that is very, very key.
Definitely.
0-1 delivery from Trippier. That's down the first base. Nice play by Schumann. Flip over to Trippier for the out. And that's the first out of the inning. That was a nice play by Dawson Schumann out there, ranging to his right.
Very nice.
And Torres will step in. Torres 0 for 1 on the afternoon, victim of a strikeout. He's also walked today. One out here, top of the 5th inning. Pitch on the way. That one by Torres.
Another ground
over
out.
To second, right over to first, and it's a 4-3 putout. That's 2 quick outs here in the inning.
Quick, efficient inning so far.
You betcha. And Coffee will check in now. Coffee is 0 for 2. Couple of strikeouts. No official at bat for Coffee. He struck out, but the ball got away from the catcher, and he got over to first on the error.
Yep.
Here we go. And he looks at a ball low.
That looked like a good pitch.
Right down around the knees. 1-0 delivery coming up. That's in for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. Bobcats runs have come in the 3rd and the 4th. Wabash got all theirs in the 3rd. Check swing, that's a ball. And the count 2-1. 2-1 delivery coming up. There's a swing and strike 2.
I thought our crowd mic sounded awfully quiet. I had the number 5 up, not number 4, so apologize.
Pitch from Trippier on the way. It's a little bit high for ball 2. Ball 3, rather, and it's 3-2.
Crowd wasn't too big of a fan of that call.
Good crowd despite the cold here at FNB Field this afternoon.
Yes.
Lucky us over here, out there freezing.
3-2 delivery coming up, and there's a strike at the knees.
Got it.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Max Trippier. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Bobcats down by 2, 7-5. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Raylan James Marketing. Marketing done your way. No matter how small your business is, we're here to help with everything from social media management to search engine optimization. Needing a website or business cards? A flyer for your upcoming event? We do that too. Hometown people helping out our hometown businesses. Contact us today at 618-315-3611 or email claire@raylanjames.com to see how we can help your business grow. Go Mules!
7, 8, and 9 for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to be Gresham, who had the big 2-out double last inning. Brooke and Horsham. Anybody gets on, Carter Ruffner, the leadoff man to the plate for the Bobcats to face Sokol here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Sokol finishing up his warm-up tosses here.
Queen of Hearts. Let's talk about that really fast. Queen of Hearts tickets are available right now from any of your athletes, and you can also get them online.
I have my numbers, and I'm disappointed I didn't win last week.
I didn't win either, and I was also wasn't aware that the pot got dumped every week or every draw.
Yeah.
So I had bought 10 tickets. So of course I'm hook, line, and sinker. I'm buying 10 more for this drawing.
Yeah,
But it's supporting a great cause, and
betcha.
it gives you a chance at winning a little money. So go ahead and reach out to your athlete and get you some Queen of Hearts tickets.
I love to support local athletics like this. This is just what a great way to do things. All right, Jacob Gresham steps in. Pitch on the way. He looks at ball 1 low. Sokol replaced Agnew Miranda last inning. That one by Gresham grounded toward third. Third baseman picks it up over to first. The stretch and the 5-3 put out for out number 1. And in steps Tyler Brook. Brook had a single in this ball game. He's 1 for 2. Brook, the catcher for the Bobcats this afternoon in game 1. Pitch on the way. That's in for a strike. Brook looks at the ball. It's 1-1. One and one, the count. Pitch on the way. Brook looks at ball 2 low. Count now 2-1. And ball 3. Brook looks at 1 low this time. One delivery from Sokol. That's outside for ball 4. And the Bobcats have a runner on.
We'll take that one.
Definitely.
Ashton Horsham will chip in. Horsham has walked twice, but he has scored a run. He'll bat here with 1 on and 1 out. Or would 1 on and 1 out. Pitch on the way, grounded in between third. Nice play by the shortstop, a diving stop. He gets up, throws to second for the fielder's choice. And the leadoff man, Carter Ruffner, stepping in. Ruffner's had a good afternoon. He singled to start off the ball game. Been on base all three times he's batted here this afternoon.
The wind is
scored
starting
a
to
run.
pick up more too.
It's been pretty steady here these past couple innings. It's picked up a lot since the beginning of the game.
Ruffner, first pitch
That's a
swing.
perfect hit.
And that one gets past a diving shortstop, Luke Otten, and that allows Horsham to go all the way from first to third. So a base hit by Ruffner, and that'll bring him Arden Logvin off. In the top of the 5th, runners at
first and third.
2 outs here.
Let's go, Artie.
You betcha.
He could tie the game here. Nice hit.
That one outside for ball 1. 1-0 delivery from Sokol coming up. And that's low at the knees for strike one. Count even at 1-1. And Logvinoff looks at ball two. Low. 2-1. One thing these Bobcats hitter do, we mentioned it last inning, they make the opposing pitcher work. Take a lot of pitches. They look at a lot of pitches and very good eyes. 2-1 delivery coming from Sokol. Pitch on the way. Logvinoff swings. Fouls that one back. Out of play. And the count evens at 2-2. Evens at 2-2, yes.
Sounds like we're at the train yard.
It does. 2-2 delivery from Sokol coming up. That one swung on. Sent out toward right field. The right fielder camps under it. And that's the inning. Couple left on. Nobody scores, though. It's still a 7-5 ball game. We head to the top of the sixth. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all. Mark your calendars for April 8th, 2024, because Fairfield, Illinois is the place to be for the 2024 total solar eclipse. With events for all ages, all weekend long, you won't want to be anywhere else. Follow the event on Facebook and Instagram at Solar Eclipse Fairfield to be the first to know about anything and everything Solar Eclipse 2024. You can also check out cityoffairfieldillinois.com/solar eclipse for a running list of unique places to stay in Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all.
Top of the sixth inning here at FNB Field. And the Bobcats trailing Wabash Valley 7-5. And for Wabash, it'll be Contreras, Otten, and LaRue, the leadoff man. Anybody gets on, it's going to be Bonamolo. All right, Contreras will step in here to face Tripure on in relief of Max Meyer. In his third inning of work now. He shut down Wabash pretty well. Came in to replace Meyer in the top of the third inning when they scored 7. Shut him down. Pitch on the way. And for Contreras, the count now 1-1 on that strike. Tripure, pitch on the way, that one. Swung on, and that is going to be down for a base hit. And Contreras sliding into second for a double. Number 9 hitter Luke Otten, the shortstop, checks in now. Tripure has allowed his first hit. Now Otten will bat with Contreras on second, nobody out. Otten looking to bunts that one foul. Oh, 1 the count on Otten. Trippier from the stretch. Man on second. Pitch coming in. That's inside for ball one. One delivery from Trippier coming up. Pitch on the way out and swinging. He fouls that one off. The count quickly 1-2. Runner on second is Contreras. He started off the inning with a double down the left field line. One-two delivery upcoming. And that's a real nice pitch from Trippier for the strikeout of Auden, and it's one out. Here in the top of the sixth inning for the Warriors. That brings the leadoff man, Michael LaRue, to the plate. Most of the offense for Wabash came from the bottom part of the lineup there in the third inning. LaRue bats here with a man on second, one out. And a look at strike one. One count on LaRue. From the stretch, pitch coming up. That's low for ball one. Reminder, the first game will go 9. The nightcap, 7 on this Saturday afternoon here at FNB Field. Warriors looking to knock off the number 8 team in the country, Wabash Valley. Pitch coming up. That's a check swing, and that is a strike. The count now 1-2 on LaRue. Michael LaRue.
Way to work, 11. Nice job.
The right fielder for Wabash Valley. Trippier from the stretch here once again. Pitch on the way. And that's a swing and strikeout, and that's out number 2 of the inning. Brings in Bonamolo, Richard Bonamolo. He'll bat with 2 on and a runner on second in Daniel Contreras. Bonamolo set, pitch on the way. And that's ball one. Pitch on the way. And it's low at the knees for ball 2. The count now 2-2 on Richard Bonamolo Jr. That one outside for ball 3. That's outside, a 4-pitch walk for Richard Bonamolo. And runners at first and second now for Nicholas Williams. We are in the top of the 6th here at FNB Field, and Wabash leading Frontier 7-5. Wabash scored all of their runs in the top of the 3rd. Frontier got 3 in the bottom of the 3rd, 4 in the bottom of the 4th. That's where we stand here. Williams set. He'll look at one on the outside corner for strike 1. Two outs, top of the 6th. 0-1 count on Williams. Pitch on the way. That's going to be popped up out toward right field and out of play for strike 2. That one pushed out by the wind. Looked like it might have dropped fair had the wind not been blowing so strong out of the northeast. Go into the count on Williams. And that is a beautiful pitch that did not get called a strike, and you heard it in the background from the fan section down below us.
They're getting a little fired up down there.
Yeah, and you know what? I
Totally agree with
I'm not going to – I agree with the fan base there, man. That looked like a strike from here. 1-2 the count now. Williams waiting the pitch from Trippier. Pitch on the way. That's fouled off, and the count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes on Nicholas Williams, the number 3 hitter for Wabash Valley. Trippier is set. Pitch on the way. That's fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2.
He's frustrated about that one.
One-two delivery coming up. And that is a called third strike. And Max Trippier works through a leadoff double and leaves him stranded. And at the end of 5.5, it's Wabash 7, the Bobcats 5. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
I know.
Welcome back here to FNB Field. The boys are eating some Subway. Thanks again to Nixie for picking that up for us. But just a quick update, girls softball, Frontier Bobcats softball, they are leading currently 7-4. So best of luck to them as they continue their games. And we're going into the bottom of the 6th here as Frontier takes on Wabash Valley.
You caught me.
Well, that's why I turned your mic down. The commercial was over. I can't help it. I can't help it.
It'll be 3, 4, and 5 in this inning. Aiden Wright, Keegan Martin, and Dawson Schumann. Anybody gets on Bryce Humphrey for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Jeremy Ellis is streaming the game on Game Changer.
Aiden Wright steps in.
If you are wanting to watch the Bobcat softball game, Jeremy Ellis, Coach Ellis, is streaming it on Game Changer. So just FYI, you can watch that game there as well.
Pitch on the way from Sokol. That inside. Wright just barely got out of the way of that one. And it's a 1-0 count on Aiden Wright. That pitch outside for ball 2. Pitch on the way from Sokol. And that is low for ball 3. It's a 3-0 count on Aiden Wright. And that is a 4-pitch walk for Aiden Wright. And the Bobcats have their leadoff man on once again. For Keegan Martin. Martin at third base this afternoon. He scored a run for the Bobcats. The lefty steps in. Pitch on the way, Keegan. Looks at ball one, outside and high. And we get another visit to the mound from the Wabash Valley coaching staff.
Double D is chiming in here on the live chat. He's just mentioning what you had talked about earlier a couple times, Mark. Wabash Valley is ranked number 8 in the NJCAA Division I. So Bobcats are hosting a baseball power today, he says. Said that they're playing well against them. We agree. Bobcat softball leading SIC 7-4 in the top of the 4th. So thank you for the updates, Double D.
Meeting at the mound continues. They may be warming somebody up down there. I can't tell from my vantage point.
They may be warming up FCHS alumni, McGuire Taylor.
Like I say, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anybody down there right now. Well, I can't see the dugout from my vantage point anyway.
I think I see one person down there warming up.
Is it a lefty, righty?
Oh, it kind of looks like McGuire.
We'll have to wait and see.
You betcha.
That'd be great to see.
No
McGuire
pitching
pitch.
change at the present time. Martin back up there. Sokol with the pitch. Martin looked to bunt, pulled it back, and the count now 2-0. Bobcats trailing Wabash Valley 7-5 here.
Mountain Terry Mobile is asking what the score of the 12 o'clock game was. It actually started at 11, and it is still going on. So the current score is 7-5.
Wabash Valley. Yep.
Yep. So the 1 o'clock game will start after this.
Pitch on the way, then there's a strike. And the count now 3-1. Good hitter's count here. Pitch on the way. Keegan Martin swinging, fouls that one out of play. Count 3-2. Right, had a stolen base earlier in the ball game. We'll see if the Bobcat coaching staff wants to send him here with a 3-2 count on Keegan Martin. It's coming up. There's the throw down, but it was a walk anyway, so
he's safe.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out here to bottom of the 6th inning. Two straight walks by Sokol here.
Yes, it is a doubleheader. So the first one was at 11, second one starts at after this one, probably about 20 minutes after this one. So, yep, doubleheader today against Wabash Valley.
Dawson Schumann will step in, batting here with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Dugouts are chirpy today.
Pitch on the way. Schumann's going to foul that one back out of play.
I like to hear him chatting.
You like the chatter, huh?
I do. I just feel like it, helps keep the players motivated and pumped up.
It adds to the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of the chirping you can hear today is kind of funny. Hear a bunch of yeah.
Yep.
Pitch on the way from Sokol. That one.
Ooh, that was a close.
That one fouled down the third base line.
I thought that was in.
And the count now 0-2 on Dawson Schumann.
Double D said one thing of note: no rain threatening Fairfield. Rain to the north and south. Rain to the west has fizzled out. So hopefully you're right, weatherman.
Outside pitch, that is high. And the count now 1-2 on Dawson Schumann. Bobcats looking to do some damage here. Nobody out. 2 men on, runners at first and second.
We may see a home run today. Bring this game away.
You never know.
Hopefully it's Frontier that hits the home run, though.
Sokol with the pitch.
That was
And
a
one
good little hit.
little bounder at the front, but it serves its purpose. The sacrifice sends runners to second and third here.
Mount Airy Mobile, he says the weather looks good in Mount Carmel. We're actually in Fairfield at FNB Field. He says it's sunny but chilly there in North Carolina. Hello from North Carolina.
betcha. One out here, runners at second and third. Bobcats get an optimal chance here as Bryce Humphrey steps to the plate. And he looks at strike one at the knees.
Maybe Bryce can be the man that brings it tied or brings us in the lead.
That one low for ball one. Contreras a good job of keeping it in front of him. And the count even at 1-1 now. Bryce Humphrey steps in. Bobcats threatening to score here. 2 on, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Pitch on the way. Humphrey looks at one outside for ball 2. 2-1 the count. 2 balls, 1 strike on the Bobcats right fielder, Bryce Humphrey. Sokol has been laboring. Pitch on the way. Humphrey swings. That's grounded foul down the third base line, and the count evens up at 2-2.
Fun fact provided by Double D. Bryce had 8 RBIs in a single game down in Florida. That's an impressive game right there.
That is impressive.
Let's get 3 right here, Bryce. 2. We just got 2 runners on. I just think we had 3.
Pitch on the way from Sokol. Humphrey looks at one low. And the count now 3-2.
If I'm Frontier's coach right now, I'm pretty happy compared to last week's game against Mount Carmel. Doing a lot better. Just had that one bad inning.
Sokol ready to go. Pitch. Humphrey fouls that one off down the first base line. He did good job of fighting that outside pitch off.
Once again, staying alive, staying alive.
Staying alive.
3-2 the count. Payoff pitch coming from Sokol. Humphrey is set. And looks at ball 4 outside, and the bases are loaded.
1 out.
With 1 out for
Frontier.
Jacob Gresham.
Right.
Sokol has walked 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Gresham steps up. He had that big 2-out double that plated 3 earlier in the game. He's got a chance to.
Taking a mound visit for Wabash.
Yeah, and I think that we're going to get a
pitching change.
We will get a pitching change here. We'll just see who it will be. Yeah, they're going to replace Sokol. He is out. We'll see who they bring in.
That's one big advantage for Frontier. They can make a team go through all their pitchers, a bunch of pitchers, you know.
Number 28, Sam.
One step closer to hopefully seeing McGuire today.
Let's see here. Number 28 is
right
Sam Meddert. Meddert 1-0, a 1.00 ERA. Well, if they're going up the number chart, the next pitcher should be McGuire Taylor because Sam Meddert wears number 28 and McGuire wears number 29. While he's warming up, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Bobcat Nation powered by RJ Marketing. All right, Meddard has completed his warm-up tosses. And for the Bobcats, Jacob Gresham steps in. He bats here with the bases loaded, 1 out. Meddard is set, pitch on the way. Gresham swinging on the first pitch, fouls that one off down the right field line.
He swung just a little late on that one.
Oh, 1 delivery for Gresham coming up. Pitch coming up, Gresham swinging. That's a base hit, and that is going to tie this ball game.
Oh, no.
Nope,
They're
will
going to
not.
play safe.
They will hold him at third.
That's a smart play by Coach, though, to keep him at third. 7-6. Gets to number 8 ranked Wabash Valley College.
Tyler Brook will step in now. Chance to tie this ball game. Bases loaded, 1 out here. Bobcats have fought back from a 7-0 deficit to pull to within 1. Meddard with the pitch. That's high for ball 1. One and 0 the count. Bottom of the 6th inning here. We're playing 9 for this first game, then we'll go 7 for the nightcap. Pitch on the way. That's at the knees for strike 1. Getting cold again?
Getting cold. Got my blankie, my lap blankie back on.
It's getting a little chilly as the day goes on.
Yeah. 1 and 1 the count now. Pitch on the way. That swung on over to second base.
Shoot, get there,
the
get
turn
there.
to first and the double play, and that will end the threat by the Bobcats. They get 1, though, and they trail this one 7-6. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
Welcome back to FNB Field here, Bobcats baseball on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. See, bottom of the 4th, you said 7-5, 9-5 in for the Bobcats softball team. So they're still holding their lead. Once again, Coach Ellis is streaming that on Game Changer if you want to tune into the Bobcats softball game as well. We were supposed to have it on today on live streaming it as well, but we're still waiting on equipment to come in, so we do apologize for that. We should be good to go next week and can move on with our 2 games a day schedule. So thank you all for joining us. There is a little bit of chatter going on in the live stream. We got Jake saying go Sam, and then Lainey saying go Sam as well. Sherry says, let's go Jacob Gresham, show them what you got. Andrew saying, you can do it, boys, doing the college proud. Nixie just chimed in saying, go Bobcats. She's actually sitting beside us. Still a faithful watcher. I love it.
She has her string pulled up on her phone.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Faithful, loyal Bobcat Nation watcher.
Beautiful day to be
Feels
baseball.
all right. There we go. Got Anthony on here with us.
It's a beautiful day to be streaming some Bobcat baseball.
It really is. It's a little chilly out there, but
We're in a nice, somewhat warm building.
yep. Thankful to Coach McHugh's wife again for bringing us a blanket and
Thankful
Little
for
space
Mixie.
heater.
And we're thankful for Mixie for bringing us hot chocolate and Subway, too.
Yeah, Nixie's brought us all the goodies today. We sure
We're just
appreciate
getting
her.
spoiled today.
Landon Johnson at the plate. Swings. And that is out number 1 of the inning. That'll bring him. That will bring in Bruce Jellison, the designated hitter. Torres on deck. Coffee in the hole. Pitch on the way. Jellison looks at the ball. Looks at a strike, rather. Strike 1 on Bruce Jellison. And there's quickly strike 2. Max Trapure is rocking and firing. Not wasting any time. Set, pitch, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs very quickly here in the top of the 7th, and we'll approach the 7th inning stretch coming up. Yamil Torres, the second baseman, steps in for Wabash Valley here. Two out, nobody on here. Top of the 7th, and he looks at strike 1. Trapure on in relief of Max Meyer has shut down the Warriors. One delivery coming up. That's a swing and strike. He took a little off that one, and Torres is way out in front. And it's 0-2 very quickly. Oh-2 delivery. There's strike 3, and that'll do it. We come to the 7th inning stretch, and the Bobcats are down by 1, 7-6 to Wabash Valley. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all. Mark your calendars for April 8th, 2024, because Fairfield, Illinois is the place to be for the 2024 total solar eclipse. With events for all ages, all weekend long, you won't want to be anywhere else. Follow the event on Facebook and Instagram at Solar Eclipse Fairfield to be the first to know about anything and everything Solar Eclipse 2024. You can also check out cityoffairfieldillinois.com/solar eclipse for a running list of unique places to stay in Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all.
Bottom of the 7th inning here for the Bobcats. It is going to be Horcham, Ruffner, and Logvinoff. Bobcats down by 7 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Playing 9 here in game 1, 7 in the nightcap. Horchin steps in now. He's ready to go. Pitch is on the way, and that's in for strike 1. Third pitcher of the afternoon for Wabash Valley. It's Sam Metter. Pitch coming up. Bunt is popped up and out of play, foul.
Uh-oh.
Count now 0-2. 0-2 on Austin Horcham. Ashton Horcham. Pitch on the way. That's inside for ball one.
Got nervous. We said no data there for a second, but now it's showing excellent condition again. So if we ever lose connection, we'll always just try to get back up as quick as possible.
1-2 count coming up. That's low for ball two. Count evens at 2-2. Two delivery coming up. Pitch on the way. That's high for ball three. And the count runs full on Ashton Horcham. Three-two delivery coming up. That's on the corner for a strikeout. Horcham can't believe it. He thought he was headed to first. And that will bring in Carter Ruffner. Ruffner, the leadoff man, out there in center field for the Bobcats. Ruffner now set. Pitch on the way from Mettert. And that's low for ball one. And Ruffner looks at a strike at the knees. The count 1-1. One out here in the bottom of the seventh inning. It's a one-run ball game. Wabash on top 7-6. Wind has shifted just a little bit. Looks like it's coming straight out of the west now. That last pitch, a ball that's 2-1 on Ruffner. Ruffner swinging. He fouls that one out of play off the right side. Nice afternoon to be at the ballpark, albeit a little chilly.
Yep. At least it's not raining. I'm sure glad the rain's held off and allowed them to get some games in today.
Pitch on the way. Ruffner.
A good game makes up for the coldness, though.
Yeah.
And there is a strikeout by Mettert. 2 strikeouts here in the inning. And Artem Logvinov will step in.
Already with the ball directly to his helmet earlier in the game.
Yeah, actually his last at bat. Pitch coming up. Already looks at strike one.
I think he's had one at bat in between, but
yeah.
Regardless, it wasn't too long ago. We're sure glad to see him out there doing okay.
0-1 delivery coming up. Logvinov. That's down the right field line, and that's fair. It's going to be extra bases for Artie. He's digging for 2, and he's in sliding into second with a double.
Nice hit, Artie.
Well, Artem Logvinov on at second with a double for Aiden Wright.
We'll take that all day.
Wright's had a real good afternoon. 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Has a walk. He scored. And a chance to tie the ball game here with a base hit. Nice piece of hitting by Logvinov. He sent it down the right field line, and it dropped right in the corner at the warning track. Wright steps in. He's ready now. Big lead by Artie out there at second. Pitch on the way. Wright swinging. A little bouncing, swinging bunt toward first, and that will do it. One left on. Nobody scores. We go to the top of the 8th. Wabash leading the Bobcats 7-6. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people, free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Top of the 5th.
Welcome back. Top of the 8th inning. Wabash leading Frontier 7-6 here. It's going to be for Wabash here in the top of the 8th inning. Coffee, Contreras, and Luke Odden.
A little update on the girls' game. They are winning 11-5 in the 5th inning. If you want to go watch that game, Coach Ellis is streaming it on Game Changer. So if you want to go watch a little bit of softball, just go download the Game Changer app, create an account, and look up Jeremy Ellis.
All right, Trapure is set, and Aiden Coffey will step in now for Wabash Valley. It's all the way from Max Trapure. That's outside for ball one.
I think the wind got a little bit of that one.
Second pitch coming up. And that's low for ball two. Count runs 2-0 now. Two-0 delivery from Trapure coming up. That's fouled off. Down the right field line and out of play. There's strike two swinging. I believe we may have a pinch hitter for Wabash Valley here. Let's check that number for you. Yeah, it is Mac Mitchell now batting in place of Coffey. Number 1. Pitch coming up. That's going to be popped up straightway center field. Carter Ruffner camps underneath it. And that is an out. First out of the inning. And Daniel Contreras, the catcher, will step into the batter's box now. Pitch coming up. And that's taken for a ball.
Oh, they called it a strike.
Wow. That looked like a ball to me, but we'll take it. 0-1 delivery coming up from Trapure. That's fouled straight back for strike two. Oh-2 delivery coming up. Pitch on the way. That's popped up out to left field.
Made the catch.
And that is out number 2 of the inning.
See if the Bobcats can close this inning out and go back and score some runs and pull away the win.
That'd be cool to see for sure.
You betcha.
That'd be a big morale booster, like you said earlier, Claire.
Trapure looking for his second straight 1-2-3 inning here. We'll see what we can do against Luke Otten. That's outside for ball one. One-0 delivery coming up. That's high for ball two. Otten set. That's outside, ball 3. And the count now 3-0 on Luke Otten, though. Trippier showing bunt. Pulls it out, and he draws a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring in the leadoff man, Michael LaRue. Actually, we've got a pinch hitter. This will be number 5, Dalton Five-Ash for Wabash Valley here, the left-hand hitter, batting for the leadoff man, Michael LaRue. First pitch swing, and that's fouled off down the third base line. A little behind on that one. And the count 0-1 now. Pure set. That one fouled off again down the third base line. And the count 0-2 very quickly on Dalton Five-Ash. Pure's pitch on the way. That's a little low for ball 1. And a run down to second base for Otten. And he's at second here with 2 outs. And the count on Dalton Five-Ash now 1-2. Don't worry about the runner, Max Trippier. Just get the batter.
Yeah, when there's 2 outs, you want to focus on the batter and not the other runner.
Pitch on the way. That's a swing and strikeout. 1 left on. Nobody crosses the plate for Wabash Valley, and we go to the bottom of the 8th with the Bobcats trailing Wabash Valley 7-6. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Join the Wayne County Farm Bureau as they travel to see John Michael Montgomery live in concert at the Effingham Performance Center Friday, March 24th. Your ticket includes entry into the show, dinner at Niemerg Steakhouse, and your seat on a chartered bus. Tickets are $100 for Wayne County Farm Bureau members and $130 for non-members. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 618-842-3342 to reserve your seat. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something.
Bottom of the 8th inning here at FNB Field. It's been a good one. Wabash scored 7 runs in the top of the 3rd. The Bobcats answered with 3 in the bottom of the 3rd, got 2 in the bottom of the 4th, and then added another run in the bottom of the 6th. And here's where we stand. It's a Bobcat deficit, 7-6.
A little update for the girls' game. They are winning 11-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Thank you for the update.
4, 5, and 6, Martin, Schumann, Humphrey. Anybody gets on, it's Jacob Gresham for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's tie this score and then add on a couple for some insurance runs, and let's get the win here in Game 1. Keegan Martin steps in for Wabash here, leading off the bottom of the 8th inning. Sam Mettert still on for Wabash. Pitch on the way. That's high for ball 1. That's low for ball 2. And the count 2-0 now on Keegan Martin. There's strike 1. Leadoff man here in the bottom of the 8th inning for Frontier, Keegan Martin. 1-2 count on him. And there is a strikeout, or a strike, and it's 2-2 now.
See if Keegan could do something here.
2-2 delivery coming up. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that was a
Keegan
good
Martin
hit.
fouls that one off. Down the third base line and out of play. And the count remains 2-2. Martin fouls that one straight back. Two and two the count on Keegan Martin. Bobcats down by 1 here, 7-6. It's from Meddert on the way. That's straight up the middle. Meddert fields it easily. Will underhand it over to first base, and that's the first out of the bottom of the 8th for the Bobcats. And that will bring in Dawson Schumann.
No walkout music that time.
I even had it turned down
I
this
know,
time.
I was proud
I
of
was
you.
impressed with myself. Schumann facing Sam Meddert. Pitch on the way. Schumann looks at strike one, straight down the gut. Not exactly what he was looking for. 0-1 the count on Dawson Schumann. Pitch on the way. Schumann straight up the gut. That one off the hands of Meddert. Meddert picks it up, gets it over to first.
That's two
That's
in
the
a
second
row
out of the inning.
that they've hit it straight to the pitcher.
Coming up to the plate now is going to be Bryce Humphrey. Humphrey's had a great afternoon.
No walkout music? Oh,
There it
There it
is.
is. I was about to think they started quitting it.
It still pulls up on our microphones, on our headsets.
Yeah.
But
So we
not
still
as
get
good.
in trouble for copyright, but at least we're not trying to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First pitch was a. Well, they've not put it up yet. It was a ball, I think. 1-0 the count.
Well,
Oh,
they call it a strike.
Oh, they did call it a strike. Okay. 0-1 delivery. And that one in there for a ball. The count 1-1. One delivery coming up. And Humphrey looks at strike one, or strike two rather. 1-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Humphrey swinging, and that's a strikeout. And that will do it, a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 8th. We head to the top of the 9th with the Bobcats still at the bottom of a 7-6 score. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all. Mark your calendars for April 8th, 2024, because Fairfield, Illinois is the place to be for the 2024 total solar eclipse. With events for all ages, all weekend long, you won't want to be anywhere else. Follow the event on Facebook and Instagram at Solar Eclipse Fairfield to be the first to know about anything and everything Solar Eclipse 2024. You can also check out cityoffairfieldillinois.com/solar eclipse for a running list of unique places to stay in Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all.
Welcome back to FNB Field here in Fairfield, Illinois.
Top of the 9th here. And Coach Matt McHugh is having a few words with the home plate umpire.
Chatting it up. Chatting it up. It looks like a friendly conversation. So, well, getting ready here for the top of the 9th.
For Wabash Valley here in the top of the 9th, it's going to be 2, 3, and 4. We'll see who hit. They threw out a couple of pinch hitters last inning. We'll see what they do here. Okay, Bonamolo is going to stay in the ball game here. And Williams will stay in as well to bat. They're the 2 and 3 hitters. Max Tripure. Oh, no, we've got a new pitcher for Frontier. We'll get a number in just a second here.
18.
18. Number 18 is going to be Aiden Carter, a freshman from Richmond, Kentucky. And he'll face Richard Bonamolo Jr. and Nicholas Williams, as well as Landon Johnson. First pitch swinging. That one gets right past the diving
Artie
Logvinoff, and it's a base hit to start off the 9th inning. And we're going to have another pinch hitter. He's in the on-deck circle now. Nicholas Williams batting now. Oh, no, it's Landon Johnson in the on-deck circle. He is the first baseman. Yeah, that's right. Pitch on the way. First pitch swinging for Williams. Knocks it out of play, foul. Oh, and 1 the count on Williams. Pitch on the way. That is out to left field. And it is going to be caught. The wind held it up just a bit for the first out of the inning.
Can of corn.
Yep.
That was a can of
Something else.
windy corn because it was blowing all over the place. Landon Johnson steps in. 1 out here, runner on first in the top of the 9th inning. Pitch on the way, that one.
That was a good
First
hit.
pitch swinging. Out to right field. That's a base hit. And the runner stays at second.
Are we going to see a repeat of the 3rd inning mark?
I don't think so.
Don't jinx us. We're good. We're good.
Bruce Jellison will bat now. No, we've got a pinch hitter.
Maybe we can get a double play right here.
Yep.
So we'll see who the pinch hitter is for Wabash. We'll get a number here
12.
in just a second. Number 12 is going to be, see if I can find that number for you. Number 12, Keaton Mahan for Wabash Valley. Mahan looks at strike 1, or ball 1 rather. 1 out here, top of the 9th inning. Runners at first and second for Wabash Valley College.
Keaton Mahan has 7 home runs this season.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says. Oh, 6. 0.
Yeah,
Never
6
mind.
RBIs.
Wrong person.
6 RBIs.
All right, there we go.
Wrong person, I was about to say.
Pitch to Mahan is for a ball. 2-0 the count. Mahan, a lefty. Pitch is coming up from Carter. Gets away from Brook. Brook loses it. Home plate umpire was a little bit in his way. Allows the runner to move down to third.
Fourteen's coming in to run for Mahan,
For 41.
or for 41.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 14 for 41.
Number 14 is Luis Garrido. He's in for Landon Johnson, so bases are loaded now. Oh, no, runners at second and third, rather. Wabash looking to plate some insurance runs here. It's on the way from Carter. That one going to be popped straight back for a foul.
Coming after us there for a second.
Do you still jump every time that happens?
Oh, yeah.
I do every once in a while.
It's hard not to. It's like, I know we're protected, but.
Pitch on the way, that's outside. Carter's run into a bit of a jam here. Runners at second and third, one out here in the top of the ninth inning. 3-2 count on the pinch hitter, Keaton Mahan. That's inside for ball 4.
Bases are loaded.
Mahan has walked the bases loaded, and
See if we can get a double play right here. Or just strike 2 out, you know. If we can get out of this inning, no runs given, that's going to be great.
Emil Torres at the plate now, the second baseman for Wabash Valley. And he'll step in with 1 out and the bases loaded. Pitch on the way, that's in at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count on Torres. Inside ball, that's 1-1 count now. And that's low for ball 2 to Torres. 2-1 the count on Yamil Torres. 1 out here, top of the ninth inning. Wabash leading 7-6. They've got the bases loaded, looking to plate an additional run or 2 here. 2-1 delivery from Carter on the way. Nice pitch on the inside for a strike.
One more out to getting out of this inning.
2-2 the count. Carter needs a strikeout here.
Yeah, he just needs one good pitch.
On the way, that's fouled off down the first base line.
That was a good pitch.
Mount Terry Mobile's chiming in. He says, "Go Manny, hold that line." I'm assuming, are you from Mount Carmel? Mount Terry Mobile? Let us know in the live chat, but I'm guessing Manny might be a nickname for number 20. Yamil?
Yamil, might be. All right, 1-2 the count. 2-2 the count. Wind's picking up once again. Pitch on the way. And that is a strikeout.
And number 20 is not liking that call. The fans for Wabash do not like that call either, as you can hear in the crowd mic.
All right, that will bring in Coffee. We'll see if it is him at bat.
Number 8.
Number 8, pinch hitter for Coffee. And that is going to be Isaac Villarreal. See if I'm pronouncing that right. It's Isaias Villarreal.
Wabash's coaches are mad as he's giving him a warning. Oh, he kicked him out. Did he just kick him out?
I don't know.
I think he.
Yeah.
I think
He just ejected one.
I think that was the head coach for Wabash.
Yeah, he ejected him.
Did not like the call on Torres.
He did. I think he was saying there was a balk.
Oh, okay.
Pitch on the way. That one gets away, and it's going to allow a run to score. And the rest of the runners to move up.
You know, that's something. Something with baseball. You're not going to get every call. You're not going to like every call, but.
Coach for Wabash doing his best Earl Weaver imitation of the Baltimore Orioles from years ago.
Peggy McHugh's chiming in too. Come on, Bobcats, get this one.
I don't know if he kicked him out or not because I don't see him leaving. Maybe just gave him a warning.
I think he did.
I don't know.
All right. 3-0 the count
Oh, okay.
on Villarreal. Pitch coming up. That's in for a strike.
Mount Airy Mobile is from Mount Airy, North Carolina. The pitcher on the Warriors is her nephew, Cade Schneider. So
okay.
thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I like to get to know who we're talking to.
And
so.
correct me if I'm wrong, but is Mount Airy, North Carolina, is that the home of Mayberry
I don't
from
know.
the Andy Griffith Show? I think it is.
She'll have to let us know, confirm or deny. Is that?
2 strikes now on Villarreal. Carter trying to get out of this inning.
Oh,
That's inside and hit him.
She's also asking, can the coach come back for the next game?
I believe so.
I think so, too. Yep. And she says yes. Yes, you were right.
Okay.
You were right about Mayberry. Very cool.
Well,
thank you for joining us.
Tell Gomer I said hey.
Right.
It's not every day you see a coach get ejected, though, from a college baseball game.
No.
All right.
It'll happen.
2 outs now. Daniel Contreras, the batter here. Already 1 run across for Wabash here in the top of the 9th. That one fouled straight back, and it's an 0-1 count. They lead 8-6 over the Bobcats now. Oh, 1 count on Contreras. Carter pitching. That one fouled
Another
off.
foul ball.
And it's an 0-2 count. Let's don't mess around with him, Aiden. Let's punch him out. Let's get in him.
Not literally. We're not
Yeah,
literally.
not literally,
We're not
but-
literally punching anyone. Just disclaimer.
Pitch on the way. That's on the corner, but it's inside for a ball.
8-6. Wabash is up right now.
Aiden Carter trying to work out of a bases-loaded jam here with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. Get the Bobcats back up to bat, get those hits rolling. Pitch coming up, that one. In
the
between
gap.
first
Man.
and second base. That's going to plate 1. And the second runner is in. And Wabash Valley has plated 3 now with a couple more insurance runs. And they've got runners at the corners here. And Coach Mac McHugh is going to come out. I'm guessing he's going to make a pitching change here. It looks like McHugh, yeah. He's going to replace Carter in the lineup. We'll see who comes in to pitch for the Bobcats here. Coming in out of the bullpen.
I don't think they kicked out the coach because he's sitting there talking to his players right now. Maybe it's been a warning.
I saw him make the motion, but maybe he changed his mind. Regardless, it does, no big deal. It happens.
May have just
Move
been
on.
telling him to get back into
Get
the
back
dugout.
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
May have been a warning saying if you don't shut up, you'll get launched.
All right, we'll check who will be in for the Bobcats pitching this time.
Yeah.
And we'll get a number for you.
23.
23.
And we'll have batters at first and third, runners at first and third,
All right, let's see here.
as it is 10-6.
Number 23 is going to be Owen Byberg, a freshman out of Barrie, Ontario. Byberg has started a couple of games for the Bobcats. And as he completes his warm-up tosses, we'll let you know that you're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. We thank you for joining us.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Got a question on the live stream. Did the Bobcats play the MTSU Blue Raiders this year?
I think that's a question for Nixie.
I don't believe so. That would be Middle Tennessee State University.
MTSU Blue Raiders. I was trying to pull up the schedule real fast to double check, but we don't.
I don't believe
don't
so. That would be
believe
Middle
so.
Tennessee State University.
She says she doesn't think so this year.
And if we did play them, it would be their JV team.
Right. Okay.
We have not. Okay.
She got
right.
it up quicker than I did.
Byberg is set. Pitch on the way for Luke Oden. Wabash now leading 10-6. Pitch on the way. Oden looks at strike one. One delivery from Byberg coming up.
Runners are first and third. 2-1 count.
Now 1-2. 1-1 rather. Let's see. Have they put it up yet? Now they put it up 1-2. Pitch coming up. And that's inside for a ball. The count evens at 2-2. And the runner at first goes down to second for Wabash. Uncontested. Pitch coming up. That's grounded over to first. Schumann handles it, and that will do it. Couple left on for Wabash. They score 3, though, and they lead 10-6. Last 3 outs of the game coming up for the Bobcats. They trail 10-6. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people, free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Bottom of the 9th inning. The Bobcats down to their final 3 outs. It's going to be Gresham, Brook, and Horcham. Anybody gets on, it's Ruffner. And Sam Menard will be on the field here, pitching. Well, we'll double check the number here. I think that's Menard still.
28.
Yeah, that's Menard still.
Update for the girls' game. They're up 11-10. Top of the 7th inning.
Oh, man. Are they going 7? Going in 7 innings? Yeah. Sounds like a good game going on over there, too.
We wish we could be watching it today, too.
We need to get our big screen up here so we can have both of them on at the same time.
Or a little bitty monitor just plugging up here.
You know, let's just take note of our dreams, you know.
Yeah.
We'll get there one day. We got to start somewhere.
Yeah, a big 70-inch monitor would be
Yeah.
real nice.
I was actually just thinking, like, okay, what equipment do we need to make it better, and kind of doing some research and stuff. And one of the things I've been thinking about is a monitor. Just having a monitor so we can have our streaming software up on one and have our live stream up on the other, so you can monitor both. Ooh, so something else to carry around, but it'd be beneficial for the person working the computer.
All right, Gresham facing Menard here. There's a
ooh, that was a great hit.
Over to third base.
Oh,
and
barely got him. He ran with all his heart on that one.
First out of the inning, and Tyler Brook will step in. Pitch on the way, and that's in for a strike. 0-1 delivery from Medard coming up. That's looked at for strike 2. 3 runs plated by Wabash in the top of the ninth. They now lead by 4, 10-6. Swing and strikeout by Brook. He'll try to trot down to first after the misplay by the catcher.
Let's see what we can do with 1 out left to give. And
Time for a rally here, huh?
Bobcats down to their final out, and it's going to be Ashton Horcham. It's 2-out rally. Horcham set. There's the pitch, and that's low for ball 1.
Sometimes you just work better under pressure.
maybe
you
game
know?
2 will come back if we don't do it here.
Pitch on the way, Horcham. Grounds it foul down the first base line. One and one count on Ashton Horcham. Pitch coming up. Horcham looks at strike 2. Thought about swinging, just couldn't pull the trigger. And it's 1-2 here. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Frontier down by 4. Pitch on the way. That's
the ball
a
game.
strikeout, and that will do it. The final score, 10-6. Wabash takes game 1 of this doubleheader. Game 2 will be coming up in just a bit. You are watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.